More air?
More air?
Yeah.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, there we go. That's what you want to hear.
Are you boiling it? You're boiling it, aren't you?
Yeah, I think it's...
Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Coffee with Damo. Today I'm joined by this numbskull, James Lang. We're gonna have a wee chat with him and get to know him a bit better. So yeah, hope you enjoy the show. You want a flat white?
Yeah, let's go for a flat white.
Right, I'll make myself a flat white and then you can make yourself one.
Yeah, cool.
I'll do mine and you can do yours. So
I want a flat white and I want a tulip.
you want me to make a
I
tulip?
want a tulip, yeah. You're gonna have to talk me through these machines. This is out of my league.
It's really easy. So you just take that out, give that a little flash is what we call that. Flash it through. Tap it once in this thing here. You just that, give it a wee tap.
Nice.
Push it in this. Does it all
That
for you.
flattens it. So,
You got a coffee machine at home?
I do. I treat myself to the Sage Barista Express.
Nice.
And
Just got a fresh one here.
yeah.
Sage Barista Express.
Yeah. After your recommendation for a novice like myself, and it's going really well.
How are you getting on with it?
Yeah, no, I'm still awful at making coffee.
You've got it at the other side of your living room,
So, yeah, no,
away from your kitchen.
yeah, it's because of the ambiance.
If anyone gets a coffee machine, make sure you get it by your kitchen where there's a tap, otherwise it's impossible to do.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I've got a small kitchen, you know. So. That's beautiful.
Easy.
Easy as that.
So you take that out and then give it a little
Give it a
tap.
little tap.
Give it a tap.
Right, give it a wash.
No, so you just you see that till?
Oh,
Give it. Just needs to be dry.
Oh, dry. One tap.
Yeah, one tap.
Nice, man. So the thing about coffee is you want to make sure it's level. Give it a tap. Give it a little tap. Maybe level it out a little bit like that. There we go. Lovely. And then. Oh yeah, you're anal about that stuff.
The more level,
The more level it is, the
better
better consistency of coffee, isn't it?
You've turned into a bit of a coffee snob since you came up here, actually.
I have a little bit. Gives me purpose in the morning. Done. Mate,
Now
that's
give
amazing.
that a little flush.
Yeah, so you want to just flush that a little bit. Put water out. There we go. That'll do. That in there.
Yeah, man.
Pull it hard. Like
Just like don't break it.
how much does this coffee machine set you back? If you don't mind me asking. Or is that confidential?
Yeah, purely confidential.
So press that one.
Yeah. Now you can steam your milk as well, man.
Oh, you can do it at the same time. See, right on the Barista Express, you can't do it at the same time.
Just do it exactly how you do it for the one minute.
Oh, really?
More air.
Yeah.
Yeah. More air.
More air.
Yeah.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, there we go. That's what you want to hear.
Are you boiling it? You're boiling it, aren't you?
Yeah, I think very powerful steamer. I'm not used to this power. And in the great words of Uncle Ben,
He's done a great job.
with great power.
Great coffee.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, break the crema.
Here
You
we
want to
go.
tilt it a little bit.
Wangers with a tulip.
Forgot how you did it.
A tulip. Come on, mate, go. Go.
I forgot how you did it. And the tulip. Oh my god. It's spilling everywhere. I mean, how
bottled it?
I didn't do it right. But the most important thing is, it tastes good, and that's what people want.
It looks like the Andromeda Galaxy.
No, so I'm an abstract artist, and should you have a little taste? Oh yeah, that's awful. That's way too hot. Yeah, that's awful. A good barista always blames his equipment.
So you say your best coffee you've had in Edinburgh is artisan, except from here.
Except from your coffee, I do enjoy Damo's coffee.
Was there a good spot? Did you come up from Quinn?
Yeah, back in London there was a lovely spot. Wags and Tails. Wags and Tails used to go to in Surbiton where I live. Had the but it had a good coffee, but it had an amazing carrot cake. So I used to go there at least twice a week without fail. So yeah, I think it's just practice, isn't it? Because you've had a lot more practice than me doing these coffees and getting the art right.
Right, shall we go have a wee seat?
Yeah.
Langers, how you doing?
Good, thank you, Damien. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Just been training, you know, doing a bit of rehab and stuff.
Nice, I feel you. I hear you.
Been looking forward to having a wee chat.
Yeah. No, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me on your first episode.
Thanks,
Very
man.
excited, a little bit nervous.
So, don't mind me talking like this. If for those listening, I've always thought James had a very peculiar accent. So, why don't you talk a little about where does Lange come from? Talk about your upbringing.
I hate you. Okay, well, I grew up in Surrey, Middlesex. So for those of you that watched Allergy in the House, I was very close to Staines. So I lived in Ashford, grew up in Ashford. And then my parents have subsequently moved to Swanage, Dorset, when I moved out and went to uni. But yeah, so I'm from the ends.
Somewhere near London.
Yes, but
So what
I don't sound like that though, do
something
I?
like something near London.
You sound like you're from London.
How have you actually found you settled since you moved up?
Yeah, I've loved it since I've come up. I was pretty nervous about moving, as I said. I was very comfortable back in London.
No friends up here.
Yeah, no friends back there, no friends up here. So that's the same. It's like anything. Like you come to a new place. The good thing for me is that I knew a few faces through Scotland camps and stuff, so that made the transition a little bit easier. Yeah, everyone was so welcoming, and obviously with Mike being named as the new head coach, I know him quite well as well, so that's all kind of runs quite smoothly. And yeah, I'm loving life. Like Edinburgh is such a lovely city as well. It's so cool. Like the thing that I prefer Edinburgh to London is the size, because London you want to go out, like it can take so long to get places. Like you have to take the underground, and it's just exhausting. Whereas Edinburgh is a bit smaller, a bit easier to manoeuvre. So that's kind of what I like. It's getting a bit cold though now. So
Yeah, that's the big difference between here and
losing
London.
my luscious tan. So
Yeah.
sunbeds maybe.
And I say you had no friends because you
generally have no friends.
genuinely had no friends. But I think the first time I ever spoke to you was the training session at Scotland,
And I ruined your chances of playing that week against Georgia, wasn't it? It was your first.
I don't think I was going to play, but you ruined any chance of me playing by stepping on my ankle.
I did actually think.
and doing my syndesmosis. Yeah.
I did think you didn't like me.
No.
And then I mean we're best friends now, aren't we? So moving on.
Right. So you settled into the club. We've talked about how no one likes you, but there are probably a few people who do like you.
Yeah.
Right.
Mum,
I wanted to
Dad,
say,
brother.
out of the players in the club,
Yeah.
you got to snog one, marry one, and kill one.
God.
Talk me through your
Kill you.
options. I'm dead.
And take over your coffee empire.
Okay.
I mean, that's just pure business standpoint.
Right. So I'm dead.
Yeah, you're
okay.
dead.
I'm dead. Cool.
Probably kiss Ramiro. Just that
He's handsome.
Spanish accent as well just gets me every time.
You know what?
and
fair
I
play.
know that you feel the same.
I do feel the same.
But it was a toss-up between marrying him, but for pure financial reasons, I will marry Hamish Watson because I want to be a stay-at-home dad, and he will take care of me. He will take care of me because he's, I don't know, like.
One interesting.
I mean, he's the big dog, you know, and he's. I just think he'd be a good hugger.
Are you prepared to make all the dinners, make all the breakfast, look after the kids?
100%.
You have to remember, Mish will stay up until midnight gaming while you're changing all the nappies, while you're doing all the housework. Is that really something you want to get into?
I think it would be worth it for the unlimited access to his bank account and shopping. So, yeah, I'm 100% certain that Mish would be the one to marry.
Nice. So, for everyone, just to make sure you heard that, it's snog Ramiro, marry Hamish, and kill me. Cool.
Pure business standpoint though, because I want to take over the coffee
You're very
empire.
financially driven, aren't you? It's quite.
I am.
You know, I'm starting to learn that about you.
I've started a new entrepreneur course, so you know, I'm going places.
Okay, talking about other players. The question was going to be who's your favourite roommate, but you've only really roomed with Benji.
Yeah.
Ben Vellicott. So how you found rooming with him?
Amazing. What a lovely human being.
Yeah.
Like, it's so nice. I know Ben. We did some stuff for the Exiles back in under 18s. So God, that's going back 8 years ago now. So I got on really well with Benny. And yeah, he's just an easy guy to get on with. We've roomed together like I think 3 or 4 times now on the away trips, and it's kind of like the same old thing. We get in, we push the beds close together.
I was actually going to ask,
So I usually, for some reason, I don't know why, I think it might be subconsciously, but I always go for the bed close to the window. Because if an attacker comes in, then he will take Benny first, and I'll have time to get out. Smart, I know. But for some reason, every time I ever go on a away trip, I always go close to the window. I think there is something subconscious about that. But we have a kind of routine of a ritual of just watching whatever Premiership matches on Friday night.
You love watching Code.
I know. I actually love rugby.
Most guys who play when they step away, they don't like watching rugby all the time. I think whenever I've been around your flat, wherever you've been around mine, you want to watch rugby no matter what. It's so boring.
You admit to come around my flat, so you admit to being my friend.
I think I've come to help you with the coffee machines purely from a business standpoint of you purchasing my coffee beans.
Yes.
Nice. I think, Benji, I roomed with him once, and we again obviously pushed the beds together. Obviously, yeah.
So much more room for activity.
I definitely woke up in the middle of the night and he was on my bed, so we just shared a single bed. We just shared a single bed. Nice.
It's a soup kitchen.
Sorry, I know we keep talking about your friends and the lack of them, but if you had to pick one person in the whole wide world, who's your bestest friend in the whole wide world? It could be anyone.
Anyone. Bestest friend.
Yeah. Joe
Marchant. That hurts you. I can tell that hurts you. You've been slating me all morning.
Okay, cool. Nah,
Joe Marchant's my best mate. Plays at Quins and in the England squad this year, which is class.
Nice.
So yeah, we're just very, very similar. Like both like a bit weird. You'd get on really well with him. I know. Like I've said this to you before because you're a weirdo and he's a weirdo and I'm a weirdo. So like, I think we
get all weird together.
We could all be such weirdos. Joe Marchant. You're a close. You're probably like 18th on the list, but you're moving up.
Nice one. How many times did you wait? Marchie? Do you mind if I call him Marchie?
Yeah. No one calls him Marchie, but you can call
what do you call him? March?
March, yeah.
Like the month.
Yeah, it is like the month, isn't it?
How many times have he been out to visit you?
Once.
Has he actually?
Yeah, he's been up once actually. He was,
right.
After the Bulls game. It was a Friday night. Was the Bulls game?
Bulls game. You know there's 2 L's in Bulls.
The Bulls game. I hate you.
The Bulls.
Nah, it's after the Bulls game. And yeah, he stayed up for. He came to that game actually. And he stayed up for a couple of nights. So came to visit them, which was nice to see him. I've been down a couple of times as well. So whenever I get down, I try to see the boys as much as possible.
You know, I to be fair, like I can't be that jealous of the friendship because you put up a shocking Instagram recently. If you can get it up at this point, that'd be great, just to show the fans and stuff. It was you're obviously feeling bored and just took a selfie with. I don't think was there a caption? No, just a selfie. I think you thought you looked really hot.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think there's a few boys who ripped you, but I think he was the only one who actually sent a message or commented on it saying, like, you look amazing.
True friendship. It wasn't a selfie.
But I don't know if I don't know if it's true friendship though, because
it wasn't a selfie. Yeah, it wasn't a selfie. I'm not sitting in my living room just taking selfies all the time. Sometimes maybe. That was actually my girlfriend Rachel. That was actually Rachel that took that picture and.
So what we've gathered from this conversation is you're very financially driven.
Joe, why are you looking at it right now and laughing?
and I'll actually say, you can say he's your best friend, but he was. There's no way he was being serious. If he was being legit, like
I look great in that picture. You can't deny it.
But it doesn't matter. Besides the point, it's a horrific post, and only a true friend. Only a true friend. You're that truly made the film.
I don't know.
Only a true fan. Shrek, you're an idiot.
Oh, shit. God, you make your jokes, Mr. Jokey Joke Maker. Name that film.
Dodgeball.
Yeah, well done.
A bit more about your kind of personal life. So you mentioned Rachel there. Is Rachel your girlfriend? Well,
Yes,
she is your
yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah.
Sorry, I know.
You've met Rachel.
Yeah, I've met Rachel.
Quite a few times, actually.
I didn't. She told me to get a lottery ticket, and I didn't.
Yeah, we didn't win.
No. Cool.
But yeah, no, Rachel's my girlfriend. We've been together now since last summer. Obviously, it's I got together then. I moved up to Edinburgh, and she's still in London, but she comes up every month, and it's going well. She's from Dublin, Ireland.
She must see stuff in you that no one else does.
I think she just comes up to see you. She loves you, so. She doesn't like your coffee, but I mean, who does? Overpriced and not very nice.
You got any siblings?
I do. I have an older brother, Ben, who's 28, 29 this year. He lives in Manchester. He works in sales. He was a very good rugby player when he was younger. He was scrum half, quite small, but he's pretty handy. And yeah, he's working in sales now. He was in Australia for 4 or 5 years, met his girlfriend, fiance, getting married this year actually.
Nice. Are you invited to the wedding?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I am invited. So that'll be good. I've got a few weddings this year actually.
Right.
Oh my God, I'm so cold.
Day off of code.
Yes.
Say a Wednesday. Say you didn't come in to do this chat. Well, talk me through a day with James Yang. Just like the short version. I don't want
the long, boring version
really
of my life.
Version. Like, what do you do? Go.
So I wake up. I'm joking. Recently, obviously with my new coffee machine, I'll get up, I'll turn that on because you've told me that it's good to leave it for 15 minutes for the optimum coffee extraction. So thank you for that.
Remember I said shorter version.
Yeah. All right. So I make a coffee, have breakfast. I chill out a little bit. I usually try, if I'm not in here for like physio or treatment, which I usually am.
Yeah.
I'm getting on a bit now, so I need to look after my body. I'll go to the village gym, do a bit of a swim, maybe sauna. Depending on how my body is, maybe a little bit of a gym, little pump session. And then yeah, I'll just come back, maybe go for a little walk, go for a little brunch, and then do my studies. As I've mentioned, doing that entrepreneur course with Atlas, which I know you're an ambassador for.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, which is actually really interesting. So that's taken up a little bit of my time. Not too much, but it is quite good to do that. And then
It's awesome to see a few boys have taken the opportunity and some initiative to actually do.
Yeah, it's good. There's a good amount actually as well. There's 11, 12 or so. So yeah, it's going well. And then I'll probably just wait for you to be free and come pester you to hang out.
Yeah.
We actually do hang out. I'm sure you don't like to admit it, but we hang out a fair bit.
It's actually good for me to hear this because I just assume that when you're not with me,
I'm just waiting to be with you.
Yeah, you just sit and stare at a wall until I'm kind of free or available.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
So you actually
I'm into a new program as well called Succession, which I recommend to anyone. It's class. You don't like it. You've stopped after the first 2 episodes, which I don't get because it's class. So short story is not much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then dinner, your go-to is carbonara, isn't it?
My go-to, I do think.
Still not maybe.
I have baked. I haven't in a few weeks now, but I did get into some baking and stuff. So I made some cinnamon rolls, brought them in, which I think they went down pretty well. I've made a lemon drizzle cake and stuff like that. But I'd like to think I'm a pretty good chef.
Nice, man. Still not made me dinner. You actually meant to make me dinner the other night.
Yes, but we ordered instead.
Well, you said so we just order instead. So you bottled it.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Nice. Okay, so say you're taking Rachel out. Say the first. In fact, no. Say you're starting from now. You're taking Rachel out on a date.
Yes.
Talk me through the date, start to finish.
Start to finish.
This is the first date with Rachel.
First date with Rachel. Okay, so I would probably go to drinks or dinner. Maybe an Italian. It's my favourite cuisine, and that's actually where we had a first date. Bocca in Richmond, which is a lovely Italian.
Is that in London.
It's Richmond in
Is
London.
it actually?
Yeah, Richmond is in London.
Richmond.
I
Wow.
said Richmond, yeah.
Cool.
So taking to a nice Italian, woo her with my great chat, have a few drinks, and then just have a good time, you know.
Nice,
And
man.
that would be my ideal date.
Serious part of the chat.
Yeah.
Don't take too long with this. I just want you to say them.
Quick
first
fire,
ones that come to your head.
fire questions.
You're on desert island.
Oh God.
You've got to take 3 films with you. That will last you the rest of your life. What are those? Basically, what are your favourite 3 films of all time?
Other guys, Dodgeball. I feel like I need a serious one in there, you know. And that would be actually no, The Gentleman.
Ah, quite a new film.
Mate, have you
Good
seen
film.
it?
Yeah,
You've seen
yeah.
it?
Watched it
Great
recently.
movie. Really good movie.
Nice.
But yeah, Other Guys, Dodgeball. I could probably quote half of that. Well, probably more than half. I usually speak in quotes, so and that's why I have my friends.
Yeah, I agree. Dodgeball would be in mine as well.
Yeah, you know a few of those, don't you?
So
Not very good with Other Guys quotes though, or Will Ferrell quotes in general, which is a problem for me. But hey, we'll look past it. Please go on. Next question.
yeah, sorry. Okay, so let's talk fictional characters. This can be from a film, a book, a story of some sort. If you had to pick a fictional character who you associate yourself with more than anyone else, who would that be? Do you know what fictional means?
Yes, but please give me the definition.
Someone that doesn't actually exist.
You've got a lot written down there, haven't you, on your notepad?
Yeah, I do. He is very financially driven. What else do we say?
The loser.
Very le loser. Le fleur.
A fictional character I associate myself with. You did send this through to me to have a think about, but I didn't have a think about it, and now I'm on the spot. It's very difficult to do.
Go. Snap decision, like snap.
Donkey.
Donkey from Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah, really annoying.
Yeah, really annoying. Seeking friendship.
Doesn't shut up.
Funny. And well, you'd say he's a bit of he's a hero, an understated hero. And I am a hero, a loser,
Okay.
and funny.
I was gonna
Cut that
say,
out.
I was gonna say, show me a trick or tell me a joke. It would be faster if you told me a joke.
I learnt magic during the first lockdown, a few card tricks, but this one is a little bit of illusion. So,
Cool. So you use Joe? Joe?
yeah, Joe. We'll have everyone hand for Joe. This is something I prepared earlier. It's a.
That's a bird.
It's a bird, yes. I got a D in GCSE art, so that's what that is. So Joe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to point to a part of the bird, and you're just going to say it out loud. So if I point to this, what is that?
That's the beak. Eye, wing, feet.
Exactly. So I'm going to do that again.
Beak, eye, wing, feet.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to do it quite fast. You're going to keep saying it. Okay.
Beak, eye, wing, beak, feet.
Okay. Cool. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to point to different parts, and you're not going to say it out loud. You're just going to remember. I'll say it in your head, and you're going to remember the last thing I point at.
Okay.
Okay, and you keep that in your head.
Okay.
Okay, so it's the last thing.
The order, just the very last.
Just the very last thing, not the order. Okay, ready? Don't say it. You got it? Yeah?
Yep.
You're saying it in your head now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. This is where the magic happens. Can I just get your hands like this? Two fingers. I can promise you, a lot of people think I'm going to do something that's going to hurt, but I promise you it's not something that will hurt, but it's quite a good magic trick. I think you will be amazed. Is that around your finger? There we go. Just leave that there. Okay, you're thinking of it now?
Yep.
Okay. What I want you to do is, on the count of 3, I want you to say that body part 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Out loud.
Out loud on the count of 3, semi-fast, okay? And something amazing is going to happen. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Wing, wing, wing.
Hello?
Oh man.
And that is why I have no friends. Thank you, Joe.
Awesome, great stuff, Joe. Awesome, man. Well, just about
Your pen?
Oh, thank you, good friend. Friendo, Mr. Jokey Joke Maker.
Yeah.
right. Enough. That almost kind of wraps it up. One more kind of serious question. I think the fans would be interested to know: who's the most inspirational person to yourself?
That's a very good question.
Could be a sporting hero. It could be.
I think, I mean, I look up to a lot of like, I guess, rugby players or sporting people, but I think the biggest influence in my life would be obviously my family, and I do look up to my brother a lot. He's a couple of years older, but I think his kind of attitude in life and his drive is something that kind of motivates me. I really do look up to him, and yeah, like it's just his drive and everything he does. Like he's going to be very successful, and he is successful, and he will be very successful, and it's something that I want to try to push in myself as well, to try and, I don't know, better myself in whatever I do, whether that's sport or whether that's outside of rugby, when I retire into the business world or modelling world. But yeah, definitely my brother.
You just had to ruin it. It was actually really nice listening
Yeah,
to that.
well,
And you had
yeah.
to say. Cool. Well, last one. If you had to give the fans, the Edinburgh Rugby fans, like one message going into the next group of games, what would that be? A message to the Edinburgh Rugby fans from me, James Wang.
You're an idiot. I think the Edinburgh fans have been amazing, especially with the new stadium.
Agreed.
The atmosphere has been class. Obviously, I didn't play here when we were playing in Murrayfield, but like from what I heard, it was quite difficult to get the atmosphere because obviously there's so many seats empty and stuff. But having this new stadium, the fans have been amazing. They've really bought into everything, and I think that like the players really feel their support, and it does drive us a lot more, and it kind of motivates us to, like, it pushes us a little bit more to want to win and to want to do something special for this club in this season. And I think this season there is something special brewing with this group of players. The strength and depth is amazing. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And obviously we're sitting top of the league at the minute. We've got a runner now of some very tough games, like Irish contingencies and stuff. So it will be a challenge, but just having their support and knowing that they're backing us is massive for us as players.
Nice one, man. Well, thanks for taking the time out of your extremely busy schedule to come and talk to me.
No, I appreciate it. I've got a 2:00 meeting, followed by a few more. So yeah, I better shoot.
Lovely stuff, man. Awesome. Good chat.
Thanks for having me.
I hate you.
I hate you too.
Nice.
I cut.